This is true.
So
Oh man, I will go back in here.
mhm.
I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna make an edit.
What the
All
fuck was
right.
we even talking about before in the last shit?
What else are you working on besides comedy, sir? Since you
Oh no,
are,
besides comedy, you're saying because
Oh
well,
yeah, yeah,
actually,
yeah. That's where we was at.
as I
He's talking
said,
about spirituality, a lot of shit.
well, the spirituality portion was like that's just my grounding, trying to stay grounded in that. So and mentally, I go to therapy, all that, so I can just just be a better me because no matter what happens in life, if the thing that we all looking for is happiness, right? We just want to be
mm,
happy.
mm,
And comedy is a portion of it. My art is a portion of it, but then there's a personal portion, a portion of like me, just being happy, just sitting on the couch, chilling, enjoy. You just need to find that happy, because I don't smoke weed. I don't, I don't knock nobody, but I've smoked weed, I've drank, and it's became unfun. You know what I'm saying? And once what you're doing, because when you first started, it's fun, pain down here. And then after a while, boom. You know what I'm saying? It adjusts. And my thing is, I just be trying to make sure I'm enjoying my life. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Hold on.
it's okay.
Hello? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my screen. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just trying
You
to
were
make sure
saying.
I'm enjoying my life, right? So in order to do that, I'm just making sure I'm mentally in the right place to do that. But then there's also, as you said, what else am I doing besides comedy? Pretty much, I'm working on production and like creating. It's all in a creative area, right? So I'm just like, I got cameras, as I showed you on my C stand, my all this other stuff, my equipment. I got cameras. I got whatever it is. I'm learning more of, just the technical aspects of creating a movie and creating a podcast or creating like that stuff has became it's very interesting to me, even though I know I need to do it, learn it or whatever it is, but it's very interesting to me. And I noticed that the other day I was like, man, I like editing. I just like sitting there figuring it out. Some people don't like none of that stuff, but I realize I kind of do. And that's when I can focus a little bit because I have ADHD. So sitting down is tough for me sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, um, oh shoot, hold on one second.
It's kicking in.
What? Oh shit! It's kicking in. Is he gonna go cook dinner? Damn, I had a good like follow up to that because it was like, yeah. So how do you fuck. I'm about to lose it. Fuck you. What was he? What did he say? What was the last thing he just said?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about
Yeah.
that.
I was gonna follow that up. Can you say that last thing you just said one more time?
Um, um, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about
He was talking about
the
editing,
tech,
sitting down. You had to
yeah,
make
yeah,
mhm,
yeah, learning the technical aspects of the industry of creating.
production.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Production. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So those things have become interesting to me. So I'm learning that stuff. I'm at YouTube University.
Word. I bet you
And
thought I just brought you here to talk about jokes, huh, nigga?
no, I didn't think about none of that stupid shit, bro. I didn't think of. I just knew you was just like, I got these questions, I got this, I got that. I knew you was kind of had a list of things that you wanted to hit, but other than that, I came in here with an open mind, like let's and ready to have fun
Word.
and whatever it was gonna be, it was gonna be. So I don't
Word.
really like the stuff
Word.
that people think I think about. I don't think about none of this shit y'all think about.
Right.
I literally, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm so beyond and nothing like that, but
Yeah.
it just, the thing is too, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bit older than y'all and I've lived life and I know that shit that a lot of people be thinking about, it ain't good for nothing.
Yeah.
It's fucking brain fodder.
I got
It's
some
like
old listeners now. I got some
trash.
pretty old listeners that like tune into my shit now. Listen,
Okay.
don't like play my my audience. But yeah, yo, like
My
in
grandma
general,
listened to my
you're
shit. You
I
know.
didn't
yeah,
say but
right.
see, look, listen to what you're saying. I didn't say shit about who listens to your fucking
but
podcast.
but you're an artist. Like that's what I appreciate about you the most in general. Not just a person who tells jokes, not just a comedian. And
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what.
I'm an artist and I'm a person and I'm all those things that you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying that makes an artist having these different uh facets of you that you get to explore unapologetically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're a black man. let's just be honest. That's the only reason why you're here. All right. So the last segment of this podcast episode is
I'm the Barack portion.
we're gonna do the 5 for 5. You're gonna name your 5 favorite comedians in 5 seconds or less. The one caveat being this time, one of them has to be a female. But yeah, I want you to give me your 5 favorite comedians, or 5 comedians people should check out, or your 5 random comedians that just come to mind. Whatever. You just go for it.
JB Smoove is one. Mike Epps.
Word.
Basically Chappelle.
Word.
And Billy Burr.
Word.
That's right.
Boston.
And then there's one. No, there's a female, right?
I would
say this lady Dominique. Last time, I don't know if y'all know of her, but Dominique, she's one of my favorite female comedians.
Shout outs to Dominique, wherever you are.
Yeah, her name is, just Google her. She got like a short afro. I might have seen her before. Yeah. She's been around for a while. She does a lot of writing and performing.
Let's see if I can give 5. And then Malik, you're up next. You ready? Godfrey, Tiffany Haddish, Kareem motherfucking Green, obviously. Dave Chappelle, and then one more woman. I just saw a really good woman the other day. But I'll just give this spot away to what's her name? Adele. What's her name? Adele. The lady that always.
Adele Givens.
Adele Givens, yes, the woman who made it funny to talk about pussies. Like, I appreciate her as a woman bringing women's sexuality into the conversation.
Okay, cool. Also, I want to throw into Tony Woods. I want to throw Tony Woods in there, and Tony Roberts.
Tony Woods.
Those are my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be like people like 5. I like these people. I don't want to be restricted to your numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about an artist. You shouldn't be boxing them in. You know what I mean? I don't like being boxed in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Malik, yours.
All right, I'm gonna say.
Then we're gonna get to shout outs and then we'll close out. When we're done with the episode.
Definitely, of course, Chappelle. Seeing him live was one of the most greatest experiences of my life. After that, I'd say Bill Burr. Say Matt Richards. That's the homie right there.
That's my dude.
For number 4, I don't know. I'm gonna say God. You know what I mean? He's number 1 actually, but he made me, so he gotta have a sense of humor. That nigga's telling jokes every day. And for the female, whoa, I sound wild crazy. For the woman, I'm gonna just say another friend, JJ Matisse. Let's throw her in there.
Okay. I know JJ. Yeah. She's funny. I worked with her the other day.
Oh, word. That's it. That completes the Fast 5 for 5 segment. Yeah, I appreciate you participating for that. So now this is the signing off phase. Last up on the D, aka Brandon, aka Big Drip, aka Basquiat in Brooklyn, aka BK in BK.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you have all those AKAs? Why Brandon ain't good enough?
I don't know. Because it's boring. I feel like my name is boring. I just always feel like it should be.
Oh, really?
It just spices it up.
But why don't you change your name then? If you think your name is boring, why don't you change it? Why don't you take a leap of it just change your name? I'm just really calling you out on your bullshit right now. Like, why don't you just change your name? If you feel like Brandon, if you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, to say AKA Basquiat is like revered, dope artist. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you in that realm, won't you change your name? Won't you take it, do something Basquiatish? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be bold with your art. You're the artist, be bold with your art. Like, when I'm done, I mean, not even done. At some point, I'm going to take off my last name. I'm going to let go of the green portion because I'm cutting that off. I used to, I'm cutting it off because I'm going to give my slave masters back their stuff. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. Like, we're sitting around carrying this other baggage we don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that, but I'm so attached to it in a sense for having it for years. And plus, I don't go to family reunions. I don't have no real attachment to that last name other than knowing that my slave owners had me. That was like the name they gave my family. So why am I holding on to this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we got to realize certain things like that too. And I'm in that frame of mind too, of like letting go of anything that doesn't belong to me or I shouldn't have. And that name is literally the attachment letting me know that my ancestors, these are the people who raped, hung, mutilated, abused my ancestors, and I'm carrying on their name. Isn't that we don't even know, that's a psychological fuck right there. And we're still doing it. We don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to get all deep on you, but yes, I do. But I want, for myself, anybody, I'm not putting nobody on, because I don't like to be putting my understanding and growth on other people, because some people are just not ready for that. They're cool with where they're at with that. Me, I'm like, you know what? Let me let this shit go. What am I sitting there with this last name that don't belong to me? You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm carrying on. That's right. I'm a green. Yeah. No, you're not.
I got a follow-up question.
Go ahead.
Let's say you go on ancestry.com.
Oh, you Tarantino. Go ahead.
You find the people, you know what I mean, that owns your ancestors, and you find out that them motherfuckers, let's say he was like one of those people that was a QAnon ass, was at the Capitol, broke into Pelosi's office, took a shit on her desk. Is it on site for him or not?
Why would I be mad that he shitted on Pelosi's desk? I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying, like,
are you attached? I don't know. I'm not attached to none of this political process like this. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. But I'm saying he's one of those people. He's one of those kinds of people that would go out there type shit. Like, would you? But I don't.
That's
I might wanna.
But that has nothing to do with me. Let's not like. I don't like. One of the sad thing about black people to me is we became attached to white people problems. You know what I'm saying? They cause us problems, and we're such slaves emotionally to them that we've become attached to their issues when they don't give a fuck about ours. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. If only black people caught cancer wouldn't even be a thing. They don't talk about sickle cell. They don't talk about none of our shit nothing that don't affect them. They don't talk about it. It's not a thing. But for some reason, niggas always be like, you gotta understand, they ran up in the Capitol. I don't give a fuck. The government don't never gave us our 40 acres and a mule. They've given everybody else their money. They're like, you niggas is worried about them in the Capitol in this country. Don't get me wrong. This is the country I was born in. This is the country I was raised in. And I care. I love my country. This is my place. But at the same time, I'm not going to act like they've been treating me all that right, where I'm going to be all fucking upset about the justice that's for just them. You know what I'm saying? So when you say some shit like ran up in the Capitol queue, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not one of these niggas that's that caught up like we're having the same issue. We're not having the same issue. You know what I'm saying? We're not having the same issue. They kneeing on our neck at their leisure. You know what I'm saying? With their hand in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? And we're sitting there crying when we got a fucking Biden. Oh, Biden is in now. Thank God. Like, he's a savior. You're over there. They said two sides. They're two sides of the same coin. And you niggas is over here fucking celebrating other people who's going to oppress you in the way, how do you call it? Inside the, with the paperwork and all that through government. They're going to do it through government. Put it this way. Trump just said it to your face. Biden's going to do it behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's the difference. Biden going to go, look at these keys. You're going to be like, ooh, or look at these lights. And then he stab you. Trump is like, I'm coming to stab you, nigga. I'd rather this. I'm a real one in the sense where I'd rather the dude who's going to do something to me, or I know who's in front of me. Niggas love to not know. Niggas love to not know. Niggas love to be like, ooh, but he's different now. People hate Trump more, and I'm not a Trump advocate. I'm not any other advocate, but this lets you know how warped black people brains are. They said they're like, Trump, yeah, he said this, he said that, but guess what? Biden was a part of locking up niggas at a rate that's remarkable. And putting a stigma on us like we're rapists and all these super predators and all that. And niggas are still locked up now. And niggas was killed from that. And families was fucked up. Biden was part of that. Clinton was part of that. And we named him the first black president. Like, you know, this is how fucked up black people brains is. So, oh, you don't think they, you know, people can change? They was racist before. You think they can't change? Bro, Biden been in business for years. You think he's changed? He said the other day to your face, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. You niggas whipping that too, like, well, okay.
Right. I think it was a mildly interesting scenario. But anyways, we'll move on to some shout outs and then we'll close out. Like what? Yeah,
you don't want to have that conversation.
I mean, we can't.
Look at that. But go ahead, continue. You should take them dreads out, man. That don't represent nobody.
I think it sounded like you didn't want to talk about it, and then you talked about it. I don't know.
I just try to be clear. I just got to be clear on my stance. I'm not. You know, because he said something about the QAnon and all that stuff. And would you be upset about? I'm like upset.
I was subtly trying to say that person was racist. I wasn't a political statement. I was just trying to be political and saying asking you racist about ass cracker.
No, I'm just saying I'm not swayed by any of the antics that they do because I understand who they are and what they do. So when someone does something that they do, I'm not like, oh my God. Like some niggas is just, they get confused. They're very, you know, they think things get nice for a little bit, but forget that there's still wars going on. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that there's still war. I ain't gonna be all aggravated and angry, but I am gonna be aware, like, so when someone does something, like a snake, when a snake bites you or a scorpion hits you with the thing, you can be like, I can't believe it. He was so nice yesterday. You know that was still a scorpion. Yeah. You know that was still a snake. Like, so, black.
So you weren't surprised? You're like,
right. No, I'm not. No. They're doing what they do. You know, you know the greatest meme I've ever seen? That's funny. And don't get me wrong. I don't hate white people. I don't hate nobody. I'm just calling it like I see it. The funniest thing is the meme I've ever seen it said, hell hath no fury, like a white person mildly inconvenienced. That's pretty much what that was. Another representation of the Karens and the people doing the riots and to the political. You know, that's what that is. That's just another. I'm
getting a call right now from this next one.
Okay, do what you need to do, bro. If you need to get on out of here.
What's the name of your podcast?
My podcast is called.
Hey, I'm switching rooms to your meeting right now.
It's called Kareem Green Laugh and Gasp Podcast. Laugh and Gasp Podcast. It hasn't dropped just yet, but I'm doing my interviews and still. So by this week probably, because I wanted to take my special and do all that stuff. By this week, I'm gonna start probably dropping them and continuing it on. You know what I'm saying? But I have a few interviews I've done already, and I want to get a few more into the tank before I actually go live or start putting it up. You know.
Well, I look forward to hearing your podcast, bro.
Kareem Green 21 on YouTube. I mean Kareem Green 21 on Instagram and Kareem Green 21 on Facebook, my Facebook fan page, and YouTube is the Kareem Green.
Yes. Malik, got any last words? Oh, she's calling me. Yo, Malik, I'm gonna call you guys after this. Yo, Kareem, thank you very much.
Thank y'all for having me.
Your time. Hopefully this isn't the last time.
Appreciate it.
Take care, fellas. Maybe we'll